So, we are pleased to announce that the winner of the 2013 popular votes is Pork Choppers. So if you'd like to come up. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Congratulations. Alright, so now we have the main event that we've been sweating over very hard downstairs. So, I don't know if you want to, I've got it all. So, just so you can see, here is the panel that we've been thinking long and hard about this one. We had discussed it at great length, and we went lots of different ways, but eventually we did come to a decision based on some pretty key elements about this game that we thought were great, exciting, visually dynamic, good sound, lots of elements that really came together, gameplay, exploration, lots of things that came together which made this the game that we have finally chosen. So, Three Little Pigs. I don't know if you want to say a few words. Okay. Firstly, I'm really glad we've got this. You know, I think it's hats off to Scott, who was our main programmer. Jordan, who isn't a part of our team, but he helped us out a lot on Sunday and got us to be able to finish our game. Jordan as well over there for our character design, which designed the wolf and the pig.
Connor over there, which designed our assets for the storyboard, which you didn't see. Ron isn't here, and then I did sound, and I was helping out with Scott. So thank you very much, everyone.
So all that remains for me to say is congratulations to the winners, but also to thank everyone, everybody, all of the school children who've been involved in the focus group, as the judges. You've been really amazing at forming these games and making them happen. So we'd really like to give a big warm round of applause to all the school children. And this is a very special mention that Dan did mention just before, but I think everybody, or certainly all the students, should give Jordan a big round of applause, because without his computer and without his efforts, we wouldn't be where we are now. So a big hats off to Jordan for lending his computer and making it possible for basically being the technician of the course for the last few days. But I'd like to say to all of you, the students, that you all made individually some really amazing elements to your games, things that stand out for each one of the games, things that were different, things that we all, as the judging panel, we all took into account, and actually, you know, there was at least one thing that we all picked up which we thought was really great. What I'd like to hope is that you all take from this some of the lessons of like what needs to be put into getting your game finished, what you need to get in there to make things happen for this final phase, you know, what to make your game complete, all those sort of issues that we discussed. I think there's many elements that if thought about early, which I discussed with you at length, would probably have meant that your game may have been a winner if it wasn't today. But overall, I think you've all done an amazing job. I'm really proud. I'm really proud to be involved with this. Still proud to be part of this and to set this up with you guys. So long may it carry on, and I hope that all of you who are second years, who are now going on from this, will have successful careers. Maybe, hopefully, in the games industry, or not in the games industry, then in the interactive industries. There's a great future ahead for all of you. So keep up the good work, and yeah, good luck.
Alright guys, I'm back again. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, what I forgot to say as well is Aaron, who designed all of these trees and the fences, and just pretty much like our main design visually, as well as a big thank you to Matt. Thanks very much, guys.
I know this is the very last thank you because I feel like I've missed them out. There's one man sat at the back who quietly, diligently has worked non-stop with everyone. He is the silent assassin. He brings to the table a lot of the stuff, most of the stuff that you've seen in 3D games. Martin has been behind making that happen, alongside Simon's teaching of them as well. Has made a great difference, and a lot of these skills have been developed over a long period of time. So it's down to the teaching staff at Central College who have made them as skillful as they are. So I'd like to give a big round of applause to all of them. And Stuart as well, whose influence in Broadway gave us this space. So big round of applause.
Okay, right, we are right at the end of the event, and I just want to make a very big thank you to the one person who just appeared a second ago, Matt. Matt is the person who, with myself, a year ago, ran this project the first time. It's the second time we've run it, and we're going to definitely run it next year. I think there's a definite yes from the school. It's all about doing something next year, so that should be interesting. But Matt, do you want to say to you, from behalf of all the students, that this is probably the highest point in the course so far? Would you all agree with that? Yeah. The most rewarding experience, and without your input this wouldn't happen. And I have to convince Matt to come back and do it next year. I'm going to ask him now. Will you come back and do it next year? Oh. Can we heckle him a little bit?
Definitely.
Definitely.
I'd love to.
You all heard that? Well, how many witnesses in the room? At least 100 witnesses, I think, in total. It's the end of the event. Thank you for all coming. Have a safe trip back. And we'll see you next year, some of you. sound, yes.
What was that? What did you want to know, guys? Do you want to give
Is this a special request, I think? Oh, a special request. All right, okay. Right, special request. Sorry about this. Special request. Ewan's going to say a few words about the games.
Well, Matt's a game developer as well, so I think one thing that you'll find out is you need a lot of luck. And Angry Birds, you know, who'd have thought that a game flicking birds at some pigs is going to make, you know, multi-million, you know, millions of pounds every day. There's a game at the moment on the market called Clash of Clans on the iPhone. Every day, that makes £500,000. That's every day. So, I mean, that is the type of market that we are dealing with. You know, we've got a global market at the moment, whereas you just need a game which has attraction with a small percentage of people across the world, and you could potentially make a significant amount of money. So, I guess what I'm around about saying is that when we were downstairs arguing furiously about what we thought was the best game and the various aspects of it, there were some that were really superb and really quite up there at a commercial level with certain aspects of their gameplay. I mean, Timmy's Revenge, I really liked the sound, and I think that actually, I would have not blinked if somebody put that soundtrack in that type of game in front of me and said this was made by students. And as it panned out downstairs, I don't think we could reveal the details, but everybody had the sort of their different favourites. I think the biggest thing to take away from this event is kind of what they thought is actually more important than what I think, because not because they potentially made the right decision in your view, but they're the audience. You were making a game for them. Who's going to buy it? Was I going to buy it? Those guys were going to buy it, or they're going to pester their mum and dad to buy it. So I think that's the key thing. It's not always going to be the best graphics. It's not always going to be the best soundtrack. It's going to be what your audience wants. And if you are going to think of three things that are really going to make a great game, the three aspects you need to concentrate on are gameplay, gameplay, gameplay. If it ain't fun, doesn't matter how pretty it is or how good the sound is, it's not going to go anywhere. So I don't know if that's helped in any way, but that's what I'm going to say. Thanks, guys.